Gon Freecss, the sweet boy with a fishing rod? Not so fast. In this deep dive, we'll explore how Gon's journey may have turned him into something darker than the monsters he fights. Was Meruem really the villain, or just misunderstood? Let's talk moral gray zones, sacrifice, and the hidden cost of power in Hunter x Hunter. Why Gon is the real monster of Hunter x Hunter, not Meruem. Everyone thinks Gon is the golden boy of Hunter x Hunter. But what if I told you he's the real monster of the story? Not the Chimera Ants, not Meruem, not even Hisoka. No, Gon Freecss, the boy who smiled his way through darkness, may be the scariest of them all. Stick around because by the end of this, you might see him differently. Gon's innocence is a mask. Gon starts out as this cheerful, energetic kid raised on Whale Island. He wants to find his dad and become a hunter. Innocent enough, right? But very early on, we see cracks in his personality. Remember how easily he accepted killing magical beasts? Or the time he coldly manipulated the prisoner in the hunter exam? Gon isn't cruel, but he lacks emotional depth for the pain of others. That's a red flag. The turning point, Kite. The death of Kite is where Gon's mask starts to fall off. Kite wasn't just a friend. He was a symbol of Gon's childhood being shattered. Instead of grieving in a healthy way, Gon obsesses over revenge. He starts treating Kite's resurrection like a personal mission, not for Kite's sake, but for his own guilt. That's not hero behavior, that's obsession. Gon versus Pitou, the monster emerges. Let's talk about one of the most insane moments in anime, Gon's transformation. This wasn't a power-up, it was a literal sacrifice of his future just to destroy Pitou. It wasn't justice, it was pure rage. Gon didn't want to win, he wanted Pitou to suffer. And in that moment, he became something more terrifying than any Chimera Ant. He became wrath incarnate. He even terrified Killua. That says a lot. Now, compare that to Meruem, the so-called villain of the arc. Meruem starts off brutal, sure, but he evolves, he learns, he grows compassion for Komugi, questions his actions, and seeks peace. Meanwhile, Gon regresses. He becomes less human the more he's hurt. In a strange twist, the monster becomes more human, and the hero becomes more monstrous. Killua versus Gon, the moral divide. Killua is often viewed as the assassin with darkness in his heart, but throughout the Chimera Ant Arc, he shows more empathy and moral clarity than Gon. While Gon lashes out, Killua protects, plans, and even cries. The moment Gon screams at Killua after Pitou's death is heartbreaking, Killua, who gave everything for Gon, realizes that his best friend might be lost to his own hate. Post-battle, Gon is physically broken, but it's the emotional damage that lingers. Gon apologizes, but the trauma remains. He finally meets Ging, but that moment is hollow. He's changed. The boy who once dreamed of adventure now carries the weight of his own destruction. Redemption is possible, but only if Gon faces who he really became. So, is Gon the real villain of Hunter x Hunter? Maybe not in the traditional sense, but he is a warning, a reminder that even the purest hearts can be consumed by pain. In the end, Gon isn't just a hero or a villain. He's human. And sometimes, that's the scariest thing of all. Thank you for watching my channel, and don't forget to hit like, subscribe to more information about Anime Explain. See you all. I'm Spoiler Shinobi.